It's not. Okay. I think it's working now. I'm plugged in. Wasn't set up to my current mic, so that was weird. Oh god, my mouse is double clicking again. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Let me just give me a few minutes there to like set everything up. And this is messy. Also, it's just gonna be a chill stream today, and I'm actually kind of testing on like how to stream or streaming on YouTube instead, because I usually stream on Twitch. But I also wanted to try out if it's like if streaming on YouTube is much more better or not. And just to see which is my preference and all that shit. I'm also just gonna chill today. God, there's so much has happened, I guess. And internet only just came back recently. It was yesterday, I think. But hey, it's good to be back and finally stream again. I'll probably just ramble a lot today because apparently a lot has happened in the past few weeks when I was gone. And if you guys are like curious to what the heck just happened, like a week ago. Basically, a super typhoon came up at our place, at our country, and it just fucking wiped our, like, not a complete wipeout. Some houses got damaged, and probably our house too. That's why my mom is like asking for repair funds and shit. And yeah, a lot has fucking happened. Even BuzzFeed is like losing their shit. Wait, not. I don't think they're BuzzFeed anymore. Try Guys. And a lot of like, I think also Adam Levine cheated and all that shit. It's just a lot of cheating going on. A fucking storm wiped the shit out of our country. And I think also same goes to like Florida. I think there's a hurricane also that happened right there. Oh yeah, definitely, especially after NFT tracer. Oh yeah, another one. Basically, a tracer caught red-handed. And there's like, and surprisingly, this tracer is getting so much support. So I'm just like, God, I'm also just surrounded by NFT bros. I'll probably avoid Twitter from now on. Anyways, hold up. Let me just find some inspo on what to draw today. And then we can continue to ramble and all that stuff. I don't really have anything planned to draw today. I might have some like sketches or rough sketches and all that. Maybe I'll draw those and make an illustration out of them, basically. Also, I might burp a lot. I just drank some soda, so. But the weather is back to being okay now. Yeah, it's actually kind of sunny today. Man, we have no electricity and internet for like. We have no electricity for a week. And then another week. Or roughly more than that. Of having no internet. Apparently that comes after. But I'm just gonna scroll to whatever on Pinterest to like think about what to doodle today, and if I can't think of anything, I'll just probably clean up a rough sketch or a sketch dump that I have lying around to my folder. So that was like, how do I say this? Kind of like a non-intentional break for me, because I didn't have no social media, no electricity. Oh yeah, 4G data, 5G data, and there's no 5G here. It doesn't work at our place, so. I have some sketch dumps here, but I don't know if I can clean them. I have this one though. But I'm not sure if I want to sketch something new, basically. But then again, I don't really plan all that much. I guess let's just ramble for a bit. As NFT have been trying to steal Arn. It's not even being used for NFT. It's just a bunch of dudes with NFT and then asking or commissioning someone to trace shit. I'm like, bruh, you couldn't hire like a normal fucking artist, like a normal person. Oh, like, how long did you rely on the Starbucks for electricity? We only went there because it was in a different fucking city. Holy shit. We only went there for like for a day. We stayed at Starbucks for like 3 hours or 5 because we went there really early, around 8, I think. 8 or 9 a.m. And then we left Starbucks around 12 p.m., something like that. And then ate somewhere else to a different fast food chain. I didn't even like the coffee that my aunt ordered for me because I wasn't the one who made the orders. I mean, the coffee was fucking bitter as hell. But we went there for like 5 hours, I guess. We charge all of our devices, but once we like got home, and like I think it was around nighttime when the power is back. And thank God for that, Jesus, because it was already a week by then. There are places that isn't really that damaged or got affected by too much from like the typhoon, but other places really got fucking wrecked. So it's really mixed. Despite being near one another. Okay, I'm seeing way too much. I don't know which one to pick. I like scrolling down Pinterest to find an inspo. Well, I guess I'll just draw whatever right now. Coffee's the bane of my existence. So long and alcohol, they taste like carbs to me. Probably why I'm always sleepy. I don't hate coffee too much. But at the same time, I don't like it. I don't love it a lot. I only like, I guess, a specific coffee. And if it's like super or really, really sweet. That's where I get to like. I guess I'll draw a tiger. It's been a while since I drew a tiger. Or anything with claws. Anyways, let's roughly sketch a pose, I guess. But at the same time, I just want to like not use a rough sketch and just do my, I guess, other method of sketching, which is like pseudo straightforward of a line art, or jumping right into line art, pseudo something like that. I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, a lot of shit fucking happened. And I got so invested to like this one drama. From the Try Guys, I think. Basically, a dude from the Try Guys. I think they were originally from BuzzFeed, but I think they're like a separate brand now. And a dude there that is like overhyping his marriage. Apparently cheated and all, and that shit is like all over the internet. Yeah, I think you need to roughly sketch this. It's not gonna work. Much people call you for because he drew a tiger. Bro, I literally drew Legoshi back then. Honestly, at this point, I would rather be surrounded by furries than fucking NFC bros. At least they appreciate, like, fucking artists. Like, that has throwing money at the artist spaces. That drama was literally the first time I've ever heard of the Try Guys. I've known them since because of BuzzFeed. God. It was like a peak 2010 or 2015 YouTube content back then. Like, BuzzFeed was kind of like that screams 2015, something roughly around that year. Okay, let me just fucking do this because it's taking way too long for me to like put it out there. I don't really watch their content. I probably watched one or two things from them, and that's basically it. And only get to hear of them once again, mainly because of this scandal. Also, I think I saw a comment once that like a few months before, right? There wasn't actually like huge fucking news or anything, I guess, disastrous, at least. Somewhat quiet. And now all of a sudden everything is like fucking crashing down with all of the news that is happening. This pose is probably the most confusing one I'll probably do. Even though I'm gonna get confused by it. But now let's just do everything roughly. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish an illustration right now because nah. I don't think I'll be able to. And right now I'm kind of like sluggish. because it's like afternoon time. I just tend to like get tired around these hours. Not really tired, but more sleepy. It's more like sleepy than tired. And the thing about this, when the leg is positioned like this, it's kind of not really hard, but I just don't like how it looks for some reason. That's not bad, it way too much, I guess. Also, probably the only anthropomorphic animal, I guess, I'll probably draw most of the time is probably a tiger. It doesn't matter what year. It is. I'm just gonna draw a tiger. Although just tigers are like one of the most coolest looking animals, I think, for me, I guess. Watching a compilation of that guy talking about his wife and the foreshadowing made me laugh. Oh yeah, I also just watched compilations of the fucking dude that cheated. It's a meme fiesta, basically. And probably might be the only reason why I got so invested, or just watching or giving attention to it. It's for the memes. Oh, and I think Dream, whoever that guy, I think it's a Minecraft YouTuber, apparently made a face reveal. God. And I think people are fucking slandering it after doing a face reveal. Don't know what the guy did and why he's like always being made fun of. Honestly, I think that's just natural in the gaming community, I guess. Might make this smaller. It's too big. It's too big for me. And these legs aren't working out for me. And just roughly put in the silhouette. I saw people compare Dream's face to Rumpelstiltskin skin on Shrek 4. Yeah, it's kind of uncanny. Like the similarities are there. It's no Shane Dawson kind of eerie. Like I still think Rumpelstiltskin looks like fucking Shane Dawson. But yeah, there are some similarities. Man, come on. What's new? Cyberbullying in the internet? Come on. That's like old school, bro. We're here for the memes. Sketch is really looking rough right now, but it's fine. I'll just suffer in the cleanup process. What the hell? Am I disconnecting? Also, he looks average at best. But I don't think I should be commenting on people's faces, I guess. Also, what are people expecting? He plays Minecraft. Like, what exactly are what look, what face are we exactly expecting here? And also, people are just memeing shit. People love to pick on things. Probably why Pewds is like, he fucking left Twitter. I guess it's like the #1 source of like where people pick on shit. Like you're not even doing anything and people would pick on it. Like for fuck's sake, I got involved to like NFT fucking communities mainly because of a tracer, despite having zero shit to do with them. Now I'm dragged to the mess. So yeah, that's the internet for you. I think mainly because most stream SMP members are almost all good looking. I have no clue what is. What is up? In like dreams, own space. I never got into Minecraft. Anyways, either. I just can't. It's one of those games I definitely just cannot get into for some reason. Even simulation games. Maybe except for The Sim, I guess. I guess you can design a character and design spaces there. But for the most part, when it comes to the simulating part of it, that's where I basically have zero idea what to do and what to play. Also, why is my internet so slow when it comes to YouTube? That's so weird. When are your commissions open again, by the way? Next month? Probably next month. I don't think I'll be able to open this month. Because of all the shit that happened. I'm literally crippled. Like, October... Actually, I get a mixed feeling. Start of October, whether or not this is a good month or not. I wasn't completely fucking stressed out after the super typhoon hits. Like, okay, I was strangely cool and chill about it, which does which isn't the my permanent mood, especially when it comes to this sorts of shit happening. I was weirdly okay because most of the times I would just be breaking down. And yes, I'm literally just gonna break down because of having no electricity and oh yeah, we also didn't have that much water. Didn't have water, like, I'm talking about running water, not drinking water, because those two are different. We don't drink tap water here. If you're like a foreigner in the Philippines, do not drink the tap water. It's actual fucking poison. And I was just pretty chill. It was so surprising. I was able to keep my cool and shit. But I knew for a fact I guess I was low-key stressing out. But it wasn't like to the point I'm like panicking or whatever. I'm only gonna stress out if I'm just like reminded of something I haven't finished yet. But for the most part, that feeling goes away for like right after 2 minutes. What? You don't want to push people off a cliff in Minecraft? Maybe playing with friends, yeah. I think I played it once. I think a friend of mine let me play it on his laptop. I did try it. I just got annoyed when I played anything. I'm just like, how the fuck do you survive the night here? You have zero supplies. And you're only starting the game out, but for some reason there's just way too much creeps that is spawning within my vicinity. Creeps and spiders, I think. I'm just like, and I just had no idea what the fuck to do. Unless someone told me, or the game told me to do it. Like, actually fucking telling me straight up, like, hey, fucking build a house. But in Minecraft doesn't really do that. You just get into it. You're just in the game, that's it. And you're on your own. It's one of those games, I guess, that I need to like watch a tutorial first, but the game itself doesn't have a tutorial, I guess. I'm just like, okay, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna fuck around. But the thing is, I'm not really the best person to do that. Because I would just do nothing. That's it. You're basically saying... You're basically the dog from This Is Fine meme. Yeah. Everything in my surrounding is like fucking wrecked on fire. But I'm just like... This is like, this isn't really the first time we dealt with Super Typhoon, so like, yeah, people's roofs are like flying left and right. Yeah, we're kind of like in the risk of getting flooded here, and everything is fucking wet. At this point, you just kind of get used to it. You didn't know how to make a crafting bench? I think I crafted a bit. Crafted a door. Basically made the shelter, and after that, I'm just like, okay, this is gonna require me it requires me to dig, right? Dig and explore and all that shit. And I'm just like, this is tiring. This is tiring. And yeah, I just cannot have fun. Maybe in different sandbox games, I'm like, oh, fairly okay. And for some reason, I just can't get into Minecraft. Oh yeah, Minecraft is infamous on not giving you a tutorial. When it was in the beta stage, many gamers back in 2009 worked together to find all the crafting recipes, and this is how Minecraft got popular. Yeah, it's one of those games you have to look or have the wiki page on the side of your fucking screen, or else you're gonna be lost. You don't have to dig down, there's caves. Yeah, you need to explore basically. Explore and make sure you don't die and shit. And stay away from lavas, find diamonds, I guess. But at the same time, I'm just like, it's one of those games and I'll probably spend most of the time looking at the wiki page instead of playing. It's one of those games. Or how I felt when playing it. I'm not hating on Minecraft, it's just a game not for me. It's not designed for my neurodivergent ass. I just cannot. I need games that is much more straight to the point than this. It's basically in Minecraft, you're basically free to do whatever you fucking want. I mean, yeah, there's like creative mode where you get to like build and design instead if you don't want to do the exploring and just want to do the designing. And just build fucking houses or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not one of those. I couldn't find myself in one of those. Surprisingly, I guess, as an artist. This is why I didn't choose like a course of architecture. People are saying, oh, you're so good at drawing. Look, being good at drawing doesn't equals being good at designing. Designing and drawing, skills in drawing or art in general, or drafting, is not the same as designing. Designing itself is a whole fucking plateau itself. There's a new update with the crafting bench that gives you a list of crafting recipes. Oh yeah, I think I saw that one. That's like one of the overdue updates. But yeah, I think Minecraft, it's one of those games that I feel like it's not gonna die. It's one of those classic games, if that makes sense. Because you have so much fucking freedom, right? To like do whatever. And you could play multiplayer on it. I'll probably play it with friends and all that. But alone, nah. I don't think I could see myself playing it. got no idea on how to place the slides, but I do want to make it placed upwards like this. But this pose is already fucking so extreme. Being good at architecture and drawing is two completely different things. Exactly. Exactly. But people here assume that if you're good at drawing, your career choices is probably an engineer or an architect. Being a designer? No. Being an artist? No. Doing fine arts? No. Doing graphic design? No. They don't know shit about art, basically. That's why this is like one of the worst places to be an artist. Because people just doesn't know how to appreciate it. Or cannot distinguish what is good art and what is like not really technically good. Minecraft should be played with friends. Playing in single player world to me is like being the last man on earth. Yeah, that's how it feels like. I think I also tried playing Minecraft once on the phone, which is miserable. I do not recommend it. But if you're killing time, yeah, sure. Just navigating and booping with a phone is like it's just a miserable experience. I have it on the phone. Didn't play it way too long. I think I was just only killing time because there's no internet back then. At that time. Should fix this. I'm just gonna do pretty heavy gesture, pseudo gesture, more gesture like sketches instead of like solid drawings. 'Cause I still kind of wanna see how this flow is going. Kind of stuttering a lot too. What the hell? No, do not play Minecraft on the phone. It is terrible. Yeah, it's so terrible. It's actually so fucking miserable to play it there too. Because the way I feel like, man, the controls feels like you're a fish out of water. And I think I was like I was just walking non-stop by that time. If you dig or find a cave, you're not really finding anything special. Which is so fucking weird. And I guess it's smaller version. I guess a pocket version, I guess. Maybe that's why not a lot of things was spawning. But at that point, just play the PC to a console. Is Minecraft still on a console? Yes, I think most people I know that plays it is only like PC or on a computer. think the fucking claws are way too big. Actually, let's just use one hand for it. Still don't have a clear idea for the pose, nor the composition of this. Still have no clue. I'll deal with it later. Oh yeah, they could be played on Xbox. Xbox is Microsoft's. I think there was also a version for it for Nintendo. I'm not sure if it's available for the Switch, but I do remember it was available for what do you call it? The 3DS one. But it's probably a pocket version of it. And no, I do not recommend playing. Playing on the 3DS is so weird. But I guess it's because I'm more of a PlayStation kind of gal back then. Maybe that's why I'm so biased. Because I was more used to like PlayStation and the what do you call this? PSP. I think my uncle has a PSP though. But I feel like it's so not worth to buy one these days. Like I just wish PlayStation would just go back for like to portable gaming, please. Come on. So I can finally have a reason to like buy I guess a gaming device or whatever. Cause that's like the problem I have with like back then. I wanted to be able to like carry it around and all that shit. And I like the PSP design better compared to like Nintendo's, but I don't think they'll come back to it. It's kind of like not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, chief. Especially when games are like, because if you're just gonna make, I guess like a portable gaming device, you're just basically low-key buying a phone that is high spec or good enough to run Genshin Impact, I guess. Genshin Impact is like the final boss, like a Dark Souls bosses when it comes to like mobile gaming. Like anyone who is testing like mobile phone speed, processing speed and all that, they would just use Genshin Impact to benchmark that shit. And it's only, I think it's only, from what I saw, it's only Genshin Impact. I think we should make this smaller. It's like taking up so much space. But at the same time, I kind of just like it the size before. Oh yeah. I think I was also just in a true crime binge. uh when the power was out, and I was just relying on like 4G data to like download my shit. And maybe some Rick and Morty. Man, the way I feel about Rick and Morty is so mixed. I don't completely like, it's not completely one of my favorites, but at the same time it's one of the shit that I just I guess I always watch, or always come back to watching it. Yeah, damn, I'm glad you're okay and the storm is over. Hello, welcome. Yeah, the storm, the typhoon only lasted for a day. Or a night, I guess. But the aftermath, the damage is insane. I think our roof almost flew by. Like the dead ass, the wind was like trying to lift it up. And also a local gym. It's basically a huge ass fucking roof. And there's just like a basketball court right beneath. You know, it's where people play basketball games. It's where other government stuff occurs, and where the old people goes to Zumba. And that shit got wrecked. Like the actual roof on the fucking ground. And there's also, since we're like known for being the rice farm, I guess. Rice capital, like on our country, there's like a lot of fucked up warehouses. All of the fucking roof were gone, wrecked, gone. I don't want to remember that time my little cousin destroyed my DS. I feel so bad that my uncle had to buy a new one to replace it. I do want to repay him for it. Man, at least the uncle was like... The uncle replaced it. If it was our family, then we just let that shit fly. And just gaslight you for saying it's your fault for letting them borrow it. I saw your post of the windows shaking pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I think I posted that one. Our windows was leaking. Like our ground floor didn't thank God the river doesn't overflow and flooded our shit. But it was flooding at the second floor. Our windows are fucking leaking. Even the ceiling is like leaking and shit. So my brother and my aunt has to like stay up. I don't think the whole night, but it was pretty late at night. It lasted for like 5 or 8 hours. Like just storming and storming and storming. And all of our windows is like fucking leaking. So we have to stuff it with like clothes and towels and everything. The heck is Zumba? Bro, I know, right? I still have no idea why is everyone doing Zumba? Like why? Like why does that have to be like the fitness or the primary fitness exercise whatever activity for all ages? It sucks ass. Also, it's just a government, local, I guess, space for you to like hang out and shit, and where they host events and stuff like that. Also, donations, like uh, people like giving relief goods and all that stuff was kind of slow to at this like at this storm or this occurrence. This perspective doesn't make any sense, but I'll just fix it later. I'm just cramming everything later. But yeah, apparently I think the same also happened in Florida. There was a hurricane. I think in America it's called a hurricane, but into our place it's called a super typhoon or typhoon. But what even is Zumba? I just look it up and it looks like some dance class or something. Yeah, it's some sort of dance class. It's not really complex dancing or whatever sort of art form dancing it is. It's just you're just moving. That's it. Kind of dancing. And it's really popular for like those that are like in the midlife crisis or something. And for senior citizens and retired people. And it's the one that I always complain about to our physical education class. Like, why? We're like teenage 13, 14 years old having to study and get forced to like dance. And the music they dance to is always that one Megan Trainor song. Or whatever popular pop song. I hope that me and everyone that I know become in their 60s get addicted to Zoom. Don't get addicted to Zumba. I don't think that's the workout I'll probably go to. Lifting weights is just much more better. What the fuck? People say it's good for your energy and all that shit. I don't care. I don't want to fucking dance. Like, can't you educate us like in other shit? Anything apart from like Zumba, because it's always Zumba. We can learn basketball sometimes here and there, and for some reason, it's always basketball or volleyball or something. I'm fine with those, but for some reason, for some fucking reason, Zumba always gets to find its way to come back to the subject. I hate it. I'm like forced to do it over and over and over. I think it always occurs yearly. And at this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm so sick of this. I'm like, I think the only time that physical education or PE gets to be interesting or somewhat not so deplorable to deal with is when we actually study physical health. I think this feels more like a biology class instead of physical education, but I guess, yeah, physical education, physical whatever. it wasn't the best. Like the teacher wasn't the best when it comes to teaching that subject because she was kind of making questionable remarks, especially when we're dealing with like STDs, pregnancy, or teenage pregnancy, with all that stuff, all that subject or topics to talk about. She was like, I think there was also a segment for like sex ed. And of course, she's using boomer tactics all over the place. It's at least bearable to deal with compared to like having to be forced to dance in humiliation and sell your dignity for grades. How does that happen? For example, people will talk about eating at McDonald's. People will talk about eating at McDonald's and then the combo turns into Zuma. How does one even get into Zumba? Is it peer pressure? I'm guessing peer pressure. Or like a few of their friends, I guess. I might change the legs instead because this is getting... It's not kind of working out. Like, there's too many tangents. Let me get that back. Or let me just cut this. Just in case I want to go back. No, that. I'm gonna make the pelvis much more at the front, I guess. Why is Zumba so important in your area? It's not really important, it's just annoying. It's just the one thing they all know about. Or the only thing they know about. Oh, hold up. I think I might need to go. Go for a bathroom break. BRB. I'm back. Hopefully my mic is on. Where was I? Man, I am kind of sleepy today. What the heck? Let me take a drink. I'm just gonna take it slow today. I think it's much more better though, man. It might be the reason why we're probably not gonna be able to, like, finish coloring this or finish line art or clean up. And I don't think I can even call it line art. I'm just gonna refine the sketches and call it a day. Charlie is right. Streaming on YouTube is hard to get an audience to grow. Yeah, YouTube. I guess Twitch is still considered like the streaming platform to go to. But after all of that BS, I guess, or the L's that is happening on like Twitch is what are driving Twitch streamers away from it. Also, here's the thing. If I get to look at like the setup on how to like live stream here on like YouTube, it does feel kind of quiet. I guess it just doesn't have like the same culture compared to Twitch. Because at Twitch you get like emojis and poggers and all that shit. And subs and all that. Basically functions that you can see on like typical streaming stuff, right? There's probably similar stuff here on YouTube, but it's not as, I always say this, intuitive, I guess, or more rewarding on YouTube. And there's only like a few handful of streamers, I guess, that I know that are like kind of successful, I guess. But my frame of reference is more about like VTubers, and they're probably my only they're only like my only frame of reference when it comes to streaming on YouTube. But there are also VTubers that primarily stream on Twitch. I'll probably go back to Twitch. I'm only testing stuff here on YouTube, and so far it's you get what do you call this? It's just whatever. Like, you start the stream, you see the stream, like some settings about it here and there, and then the chat side. But at the same time, it's too simple. And for some reason, my stream is much more slower here for some reason. I mean, yeah, I experienced some slow lag or whatever on Twitch, but I think I'm having way too many warnings for some reason on YouTube. And YouTube is just heinous. Heinous. Actually heinous when it comes to copyright stuff. You play one note and someone, for some reason, would claim that shit. Like, I'll probably play classical music someday, mainly because of just avoiding the copyright issues. And probably it's still gonna get striked because a note is significantly similar to one music that I didn't even play. But for some reason it is getting claimed. Oh, I also heard of this issue. I couldn't remember. Who was that YouTuber? Something smells like burning. What the fuck? Like someone light up a match or something. Yeah, it's so sus. Anyways, where was I? I think Charlie also tackled on the issue Moist Critical. To anyone who doesn't know who Charlie is that we are referring to. So basically, was it Charlie? Actually, I don't even fucking remember anymore. Holy crap. But it's basically, I think it's about some YouTuber is calling YouTube's racist because I think their stuff is getting claimed, or what do you call it? Restricted. There we go. I think it was getting restricted and shit. Mainly because he's black. And I think it tackled that. Who was the YouTuber? Corey. There we go. And basically, YouTube handpicking whoever their favorites are and giving them a pass and all that shit. And restrict the ones the people they don't like. Oh yeah, YouTube is just mix, right? It's a mix of really, really long videos and just really, really short videos. It still doesn't have that exact identity of like being solely used for streaming or whatever. I mean, there are YouTubers that does that, but still think their features, or what do you call it, for streaming is still kind of eh. It's fine, but at the same time, it's still not as comfortable, I guess, or not as, or the platform is not really catered for like or not a lot of people goes to watch some streams here. Because people are still going to Twitch as their go-to for that. So yeah. Neighbors burning stuff again? Probably. I think they're lighting up a match. It smells like a match getting light up. I think was it fairly recent? Couldn't remember. Oh, so it was a month ago. But hey, there's really no perfect platform. Even Twitch is like taking L's left and right now. And people leaving Twitch are probably already have their audience, so moving to YouTube or evacuating somewhere else is probably much more easier. Or easy transition for them. I should make one leg going straight forward because there's way too many or a large space that is just empty here, so I'm gonna give you like a little thought process over there. But at the same time, it feels like it's not gonna work. I swear they're gonna burn their house at some point. It's not just my neighbor. A lot of people here still thinks that it's okay to burn trash. It's not really any sort of trash. It's just a bunch of leaves, twigs, and all that stuff. Leaves, twigs, and probably some wood here and there that they're burning. But either way, they're still burning a fuck ton of shit left and right. So it's more like a control in the fire. But honestly, I just prefer them not to burn shit because holy fuck. Every time, my room always smells like fucking smoke. Let me rotate this to see if I can do anything for that empty space. No, I don't think I can. Really feel like the straight. No one, I'll just fucking spam it with shadows, I guess. I'm still not sure. Still not sure. what to do. It's more of me being indecisive, honestly, instead of not knowing what to do with it. I'm gonna change the position of the hand. I think my voice is also cracking a fuck ton today. Hey, welcome, y'alls. By the way, do you do Inktober's? It's my first time trying it out. My art club told me to try it out as a challenge. Those art challenges like Mermaid, Inktober, there's this other one. Or other challenges that, you know, artists host and whatever. Or makes. I think I remember doing Mermaid once. But honestly, I only drew like a mermaid for one time only. And that's basically it. I didn't do the whole month of it. And I think I used to do Inktober back then. I think I started one back in junior high, but of course I didn't do anything like every day. Like I didn't even know that there were prompts for it that you have to follow or you can use for like a certain day or date. I only like drew like a few of them. I didn't even follow that challenge. And I think there's this other one that our arts club tried to make us do. Or tried to make us get into it. But it was a fucking failure. I tried doing like a few days for it. But it didn't work. Also, there's no need for me to do Inktober, honestly. Like, the purpose, or I guess general purpose. Like, it's not what you're obligated to do to get better, but Inktober basically encourages you to, like, draw with ink. So in that way, you can improve your inking skills. But in high school, I already use a pen for everything. Like, I draw everything using a pen. I don't use pencil. Because we don't have pencil. And I'm literally just using whatever that is convenient to use. So there's technically no need for me to do it. I mean, yeah, it's a fun challenge that you can get into. But for the most part, I don't even use Instagram or social media all that much. Like, I don't picture my artworks that much back then. I think I still have some posted on my Instagram. Like, if you just scroll into the void of my Instagram page or profile, maybe you get to see some of my old artworks here and there. And for the most part, I didn't post too much of it. I posted some. Like, you know, my traditional wearings and all that. But not really a lot. Not really every day of the challenge. I think I did Inktober, like, if I recall, the one that I did on senior high, I think I made 2 days worth of Inktober, 2 to 3 days, and after that I'm just like, nah, nobody's doing it, therefore I'm not gonna do it either. And also it was just a phase of me drawing whatever. Didn't have like specific art style or whatever. It's just me drawing. And that's basically it. So basically, I don't do challenges. I tried, but it does not work for me. I do not have the power of commitment bestowed upon me. I'm not that committed, and I'm not that. I didn't really exactly need it either. I'm much more. I still prefer to like do whatever I want when it comes to drawing. If I want to learn something or whatever, it has to be on me. Let me try to draw the shadows so we can see if it's like the layout is fine, because god, the empty space here is making me miserable. So let me try it out if I can see salvage this. Drawing a scallop for Inktober is strange, and then that they have 100 eyes. I think that's, I guess, the fun part of like drawing challenges. You get to learn basically. And I think that's the general purpose of it. Okay, hold up. Let me just fix this because it's. We're trying to. Try to know what to do with this space. Why are sea creatures so weird? Oh, yeah. It's like the home of horror concepts. Like, if you're drawing any sort of like horror themes or more, or your art is like revolving a lot more to like eldritch horror or like Lovecraft horror looking creatures, your go-to references are probably sea creatures. They're just so weirdly designed. shit. Misclick there. There's so many tangents on this. On this drawing. Does it work? Not really. Still not liking this. Okay, let me just look up some tiger references. Because I keep forgetting, there's no point to me to like memorize it. Probably just clean everything up right now. Because I don't want to fuck myself too much around the coloring stage. Because if my lines are way too messy, and if I jump right into coloring stage and skipping cleanup, or at least trying to salvage this, I'm gonna suffer on the coloring stage because of how messy it is. Have you seen the new Internet Historian vid? Man in Cave. That is one long, interesting bit of human tragedy, and unironically shows both good and bad sides of humanity. I haven't. Let me search. Oh, I think I saw this. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it later. Because for some reason, it's everywhere on my recommendation feed. For some reason. Turns out it was the internet historian. It's over an hour-long vid. Oh, that's fine. I literally watch crime interrogation videos, so... And that shit goes for like 2 hours and 3. Or 3. I can't watch a fucking movie on my own, but for some reason, watching a commentary video on YouTube for 3 hours is fine for me for some reason. My attention span and focus in general is so skewed and so fucked up. Anyways, can you like have like some sort of summary about it? I don't mind the spoilers, no. I'll still watch it. I'll still make it run on the background because that's just how I go. That's how I typically watch videos anyways. And probably why I'm getting into podcasts lately, which is still a thing I find very surprising about me. I'm not even a good listener. But I do notice I'm having trouble with my attention span visually. So I think audio is much more better. It's a good and interesting video about man trapped in a cave, and it's very nerve-wracking on how that guy got trapped. Is it a creepy or an eerie thriller kind of vibe? I'm kind of wondering what's it like. Or what the video, or how the video is like. Narrated. Also, I just missed some let me know videos, you know what I mean? If you haven't heard of Let Me Know or that channel, you should go check it out. It's so good. The quality is top tier. Way too top tier, in my opinion, for a fucking YouTube video. The rest of the vid is how his brother and friends try to get him out. Oh. Damn. They couldn't ask for like 911 or something? Is it one of those? Instead of calling 911, they try to do it themselves? So it ends up like... Did it end up like a disaster? I'm assuming it doesn't have a happy ending. Not sure how to explain the fearful feeling I had. Can you watch the first few minutes of it? Where's my phone? I tried to watch it on my phone. I can't watch it on my computer because it might clash with the sounds and all that stuff. And of course I might get struck by YouTube. Don't want that happening. I mean, I don't think YouTube can still or can strike me just yet because I'm not really, what do you call this, monetized anyways, so yeah, I'm still not monetized here. Internet historian. I think would my mic pick up the sounds? Also, oh, hold up. Also, I couldn't use my earphones. My earphones is like plugged into the laptop. Anyways, let's take a break, I guess, from drawing and just let's watch a few minutes of this.
That every now and then demands a sacrifice. January 30th, 1924. A man walks towards the cave with a kerosene lamp in his hand. He hangs up his jacket and ducks into a 5-foot opening. The inside of the cave is narrow. He has to drop down on his hands and knees, crawling through a passageway filled with jagged rocks and choking dust.
Okay, I'm reading the comment section. I'm hiding in the comment section. I think this is already my habit. Anytime I watch a YouTube video, I just go straight to the comment section and read the comments instead of watching. Okay, let me. Oh, it's in 1920s, I think. It occurred in 1920s. Okay, they really cannot call 911 for this one. Okay. You spoiled yourself? Not really. I just the ones that I'm reading are just like really general. Really general comments like Jesus Christ, like that sort of reaction. Also, even if I read the comment section, it's really not gonna add up any sort of context within me. That's why I don't get turned off by spoilers. Like, for example, if I spoil myself, I'm still gonna watch it. Because I'll probably still be confused of like what the fuck is going on. That's why I don't mind spoilers all too much. Unless it's a very good plot twist or whatever. Like, for example, Parasite or Memories of Murder, like Bong Joon-ho. Those two are like Bong Joon-ho films. And I think that's the one that you should watch and make sure you don't get any spoilers. Because the experience you get firsthand is so fucking good. So it doesn't technically apply all the time.
He is now 100 feet in, and here he reaches the turnaround room. Now they call this the turnaround room because this is the juncture where even experienced gamers say, no thanks, and turn around. Because to continue on means going through this. The squeeze. A gap in the stone of room. Inches.
They do have visuals though. Is my mic picking up the voiceovers?
Going through exactly. It's possible to be completely and clear side and
This reminds me of a movie. What was that one? It has something just like ours. Like, you know, the movie where the guy got stuck between cliffs or something? Or got his arm literally squashed by a fucking rock. $127 hours. Here we go. A little bit, but no way can YouTube boot cover strike you for the bid. Yeah, I'm only asking if it's picking up the mic, so if I voice over on it, it's not gonna be too annoying. Oh, it is kind of like that. What the fuck? James Franco movie. I think it's called 29 Days. Forgive me, it's 29 Days. It's such a forgettable title, so I don't blame you. But yeah, it's always described as like, dude got stuck in a boulder. Dude got stuck on a rock. James Franco. But it kind of reminds me of that. But this, I think this is much more claustrophobic.
So that reduce the size of his torso. Gradually, bit by bit, he disappears into the hole. His clothes are caught on sharp gypsum crystals, hooking it and threatening to hold it in place. But using his feet like paddles, pushes through. He reaches a wide open and falls.
Oh, there's photos. There's photos of the real guy. Sheesh.
This is as far as he can go, and it's time for work to begin. What he is working on is another thing. At the moment, it's too small for him quite to fit, but he will chip away at it until he can shove himself right through the other side. Because on the other side is this, a magnificent and otherworldly cave structure that will be irresistible to tourists. Every day for months he has been retrieving rocks from this crevice. To him, this is all just routine. So he eases further into the gap, carefully introduces his body through. The rocks press the sides of his torso so close that
Why? But why? Why would you squeeze yourself? I guess. So, dude is basically going to like a hole. It's basically a hole at this point. Basically squeezing him. I'm like 3 minutes into the video. And I'm just like, why? Why in this hole? But dude is determined, I guess. Does this have a happy ending?
So he continues working out, leveraging his foot against what he thinks is the cave wall. But that is not the cave wall. That is in fact a rock protruding from the ceiling. As soon as he puts his weight against the rock, it breaks loose. A solid piece weighing 15 kilograms lands directly on his ankle. It hurts, but he's okay. It doesn't feel as though his ankles are broken, just badly bruised and caught under the rock. So he shuffles to move the rock away. Suddenly, gravity, a lot of gravity. It falls onto his feet, his legs, his torso, and the weight of it forces
Jesus, he's getting buried.
he tries to pitch backwards. It's sound.
Okay, let me get back to drawing. I'm gonna watch it while I draw. Anyways, let me put this on full screen now. Bruh, how fucking deep is this cave? Bruh, what the hell? Jesus. Okay, it's on an ad, so I'm gonna get back into drawing. I think the reason why I don't watch too much of like internet stories is probably because of the visuals. I'm still so picky about the visuals for some reason. They're not terrible. It's just not what I prefer. Man, weather is so weird. I'm gonna ramble about the weather again. Or the temperature. Because morning, it's kind of cold. But once afternoon hits, boy, it fucking hits. Because it's so fucking hot. 50 feet down and through one of the smallest tunnel. Yeah, it's basically a canal or a tunnel there. Like, how? And why? Why go that deep? Anyways, let me convert feet to meters. I'm sorry, I'm just a meter kind of gal. 15 meters. Jesus. I think that bit made me gain claustrophobia. I don't blame you, man. Basically, being immobile, stuck in a space, can't move, basically, and all you can do is breathe. I'm just gonna out myself. You'll see why he wants to go to the tunnel. Because I think I already saw it. I guess it's because he's trying to dig out like, yo, this view is sick. I think that's the reason why he wants to go there. But bro, it's not worth it. Especially if you're doing it alone. Oh, they're gonna count the hours. This is giving me that James Franco movie vibes. But I think this one is much more older. Okay, I think he's gonna tell the reason now. Damn, they have like cave is dead as like looking like a transit map. caves are basically their thing. Oh, so it's basically a big moneymaker, or at least their main moneymaker for that time. So whoever has the best caves win, I guess. James Carango was sort of more recent, was in the 2000s. Yeah. This one is more like 1910s, 1900s sort of thing. 1920s, I think. Also, it's a sand cave. That shit is dangerous. If you play Terraria or Minecraft, sand is the #1 enemy. So dude is basically digging. So yeah, this is kind of Minecraft. So nobody was kind of like, did nobody help him? Was from a farm. Cave tourism. Cave tourism is the way to go. Oh no. "24 hours." There are no ping around. It's not really a sand cave, but it is named Sand Cave. But you will see why it's called Sand Cave despite not being made of sand. It has some sand Or probably a different one. Different material. He basically got trapped by falling gravel. Like in Minecraft. What time are you at on the vid so far? Basically, I'm 14 minutes in. Locals are... Yo, did they capitalize on him? Damn. Oof. Basically a problem-solving time. How to... What's his name? Floyd? Oh boy, I don't want to spoil that messed up part when you said capitalize, so I will stay quiet. Nah, it's kind of obvious to me, bro. It's not gonna be surprising that people are gonna capitalize on this. Like, hey, dude is stuck in a cave. Check it out. And would cash grab that fucking attention. It's not surprising. people would pay for the most stupidest shit. Yep, Lloyd Collins. I think his brother is trying to help him out right now. How many minutes am I in? 17 minutes. I also died when I saw it. That they gave him coffee instead of water. Priorities. Yeah, why not water instead? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Why coffee? Because coffee kind of helps out with the hunger or the feeling of hunger, I guess. But at the same time, dude's probably dehydrated. 24 hours is already dangerous enough. To the point that people have to go Bear Grylls and drink their own piss. But hey, I guess anything works. Is it the actual photo of the cave? I mean, I guess I do have real pictures. Oh my god. Oh god, they're squabbling, alright. They're just dumping it on the entrance. Fuck off. What the hell? I will say that the messed up part is not the newspapers telling his story. The messed up part is near the end. Trust me, you will be surprised on where the story goes. And it's a blue cube. Whenever you do not go. I mean, bro, he's basically low-key pseudo buried alive. Or a quarter of his body is dead ass buried alive. Like, and decapitating shit or cutting shit to his body is just gonna make things worse. Like, you're literally just dead ass killing him if you're gonna do that. Good PR. Oh god. You're saying they saved him? They haven't saved him, by the way. So they're just basically wanting him for the story. Oh, it's snowing. Man, people that are hanging out is making things worse, isn't it? How many minutes am I in? 20 minutes. 21 minutes. I think the brother and the friend and the reporter is my favorite people in the story. The reporter was a true reporter that had integrity. Reporter had the best character development. Oof. Are you fucking kidding me? You just interviewed him? Work together. It's basically roughly 3 days now that he's stuck. Am I gonna keep this tiger face? Definitely not.
Just pull my leg off then. Yeah. Turn to the surface. Face. Hands. We will attempt upward. It's dangerous. It would certainly raise. Proud of your step.
How do you even solve this in the modern time? That's what I'm curious about. You can't just dig because you're just gonna bury him. Reporter was originally there for a good story. State ended up when it was dedicated person to rescue Floyd. 10 out of 10 character development. Yeah. Oh shit, there's like an acid trip going on. Firefighter is funny. Character that doesn't know physics of pulling. Okay, swarming him up. Okay, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're giving him coffee instead of water to warm him up. I mean, dude's just falling out of conscious. So yeah, it's kind of natural for him to like have an acid trip. Dude gave him whiskey. Fucking made him drunk. Yeah, it's they're just fucking killing him because it's in the wrong fucking direction. Oof. Johnny. New player has been entered. Brother is a true bro. Use 100% of his turn to stop 6 men from pulling. Yeah, dude is fucking just wanted his bro back. Johnny. Dude just dug. And he made progress and then fucking 6 people. Jesus. Like you're now at the part of the introduction of friend? Yeah. He's basically digging out everything. And right now he's currently the MVP. MVP player right now. Dude, why is he so keen with the fucking rope? Bro, no, you don't. You don't know physics. Fuck off. Well, at least the people are fucking telling him to fuck off. I think the guy's a firefighter, right? Like, I get it, you're the firefighter. Fighter. But bruh. Johnny the Chad, let's go. Firefighter became the Jar Jar two of the story. Yeah, instead of helping, it's just full blown annoying. And just dragging everyone down. Like, bro, obviously the rope didn't work. Literally just... It's a pseudo news. Man, couldn't they couldn't find someone else, like another skinny dude, or man, I think that's also the hard part. You have to be small enough to fit the cave, but at the same time have enough strength to get through the cave, because you're gonna be exhausted and like trying to dig and dig and dig. But holy fuck. It just turned into like a video watch. A watch with me marathon. Nice. $100 Jesus. Four days, almost a week. Half a week. I think the reason why it was so hard to find people to fit because communication was more limited in the 1920s. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, it was a war. Oh yeah, a war was going off. Oh god. Is this a part where they get to capitalize the shit out of it? Those people who go into the cave room made me mad. You will see how they screw over the Mercedes. You will get pissed off like Jolly, the chat on what happened. I mean, if people are just there for gossiping and all that shit, even here, I can see that. Like, I remember the shooting that happened here nearby our town. And you know, bullets get left over and collected as evidence. But guess what the fuck the people do here? They touch the fucking evidence. Boom. The evidence is literally not available for DNA tests because the people here are literally grouping up and checking out what the fuck just happened. And the police got pissed off by that. Like, bro, come on. Can you get out of the fucking crime scene? But no, they just dead ass touched the fucking evidence, bro. Now they can't find the fucking killer, or well, they didn't technically kill the person they were shooting yet, but yeah. That's not a capitalized moment yet. Is it the part where they use wacky tools? Because again, this is the 1920s. Come on, fucking anything is possible in this era. That is a bad idea. At this point, his leg is already lost, right? Or his foot is already lost. God, there. If this fails, 2 people or no. Bro, if it doesn't work, don't do it. Wait, did it work? They're basically using a fucking crowbar to like lift the rock that just fell on his foot. Did it work? Oh god. Think this is where it gets wacky. Wait, is the cave collapsing? Why is everything rumbling and collapsing? Remember the part where the specters fire and body temperature is ruining the cave structure with the heat? Yeah. I think the reason why the cave was intact is because of the ice. I think there was snow and going on and all that stuff. But yeah, so many fucking people are now surrounded. And is now probably why the shit is collapsing. Oof. Oh god, is he buried now? Entrance is basically oh, my laptop's not charging. Yeah, it's fucking sand. One fucking inch of movement to a fucking sand. Sand is annoying. That shit gets everywhere. That shit just moves wherever it wants to. And dude, Johnny is a Johnny is the only one that's like making sense here. Go, Johnny, go. Tell them to fuck off. Hell yeah, get the fuck out. Basically, the rescuers are now like telling them to fuck off. Because there's like crowds of people apparently that is like it's just there for the gossip and the story. God, is there no shovel? I'm so confused. I actually never mind. I don't think a shovel is. I don't think the shovel here is an optimized solution. Cause that shit can crumble. You have 44 minutes? 45, 46 right now. Yeah, Gerald is just doing whatever he can, bro. No, Gerald. He got hit on the head by a rock. No! Gerald, no! Dude got hit by a rock. Man, this situation is just a big oof. Bro, these people are just not helping. Fuck. Yeah, I think this is where the wacky inventions come in. That's dangerous though. They're like lending out options right now. Oh god, is this gonna make this worse? Johnny's a Chan, he took the rock like it was nothing. Number 2 option is then playing Minecraft in real life. Like, why? I feel like this is a bad idea. If you're like a handful of people, maybe it's possible, but at the same time, it's still dangerous. That cave is fragile. Like one wrong move, shit could collapse. And now people, God, there's just way too many people right now to keep track of. Yeah, you're just killing him with this fucking idea. Oh my god. Surprisingly, it was a good idea. I also thought it was a bad idea, but it turns out that the lead was very careful worded thing. It's not a bad idea. In fact, it's probably their only option. What I'm worried about is too much tools. Like, I think they mentioned the gas here, or carbon monoxide or whatever. Basically the smoke that they mentioned. So yeah, that's a big no-no. But if you're like a handful of people and basically just continue like the shit that Johnny was doing, they're gonna do fine. But since they're like, I guess also in a time limit here, because shit was collapsing. Oh my god, it's already 4 o'clock. And I done nothing. I was just watching a YouTube video. Yeah, it was a race. And this cave is just a fucking... It's a fucking dark boss. Dark boss... Dark Souls boss of fucking caves. It has everything. Was it a bad idea for me to review the event? Nah. It's interesting. Also, it keeps me going slowly, which is nice. Yeah, this cave is just problematic, bro. If it melts, shit will collapse. Like, anything you do is impossible. Holy crap. Oh god, this is where the capitalism goes in. I knew it. Sand cave, either of humans. Dark Souls title. Yeah, like, dude, this game is just so fucking... Man, what a labor. Oh god. The gossip is starting. Oh no. They're doubting it. Yeah, this is gossip. There is gossip going around right now. I think this is... Oh god. That's not a capitalizing part yet. It's much, much worse. I think the worst part is people gossiping that the story is not true. And capitalizing on it. Bro, dynamite is just making me. Is it still alive? Cape is too powerful and evil that not even the dynamite would work. Exactly, like holy shit. You can't really exactly use every tool there that is present either, because you might kill Floyd. Oh, they're using radio shit? Bro, it's already weeks. Man, if people didn't like intervene from Johnny's plan, there's like no possibility. That possibility of like, dude is probably already out. Oh god. People just didn't care anymore, didn't it? That's why they stopped helping, I'm guessing. 60 feet? God damn it. Advertisement. Commercial break. Oh god, he's dead, I know. No. What? They put them back? Okay, I think this is where the capitalism. Got it, right. Wait, what the fuck happened? Oh god. Tourists are literally checking out his dead body. What the fuck? Oh god, it's getting worse and worse. Porter refused $100 million basically because he failed to save Floyd. Is 100 character development. Yeah, integrity, dignity to the fucking max. Now you're at the capitalizing port. Yeah, they're using his fucking body. Oh god, what is it this time? It keeps on going for some reason.
2 years spent outside Sydney. Steps it's together, but we know why. It's something about promise.
Oh god, they stole his corpse? That same one that was trapped under the wall. So, despite his protest, it had been ended. Neither player was nothing. The nice thing was so well-intentioned Juno that did this out of advice and odds. It's much more likely to act on bandits because they were simply too much of a hot tourist attraction. Following days, it's caused bandits to hate back to its bones. Oh god, the story. This is so back and forth, man. What the fuck? Bruh. It keeps on, story keeps on getting worse, man. I'm telling you. Like, yeah, what the heck? Damn, what a fucking ending. It was so back and forth, right around the end. Dude stealing his body, trying to free his body, going back to the cave to trap his body. Holy shit. But damn. What a ride, honestly. Like right around the end, I just have no fucking clue what the fuck is. Where's the story heading to anymore? And yeah, Was it a happy ending? Nah. Nah. It was a disaster overall. Jesus. Anyways, God, that was exhausting to get through. Also, damn. Just damn. The dark irony of Floyd wanting Sand Cave to be a big tourist attraction came true with him as a mummy is terrifying. Yeah, his wish kind of gone true. But in the most asshole way met as possible. Like Destiny was just playing him like a fool. Like damn. Damn and holy shit. Anyways, this cleanup is done. It took us how many hours? 3 hours. Okay, I think I should stop streaming by that at that point. And stop trying to do whatever here. Because I don't think overdoing stuff is gonna work anymore here. And just call this line art a day, or just drawing a day. I'll color it next time on the next stream instead, or I might just do another drawing. Who knows? Also, I just cannot get into, or can't get myself back into streaming straight ahead because I was like off for a week. And even if it just a week just passed by, I'm just like, what happened? what happened? Oh god, I'm burping. Because man, not having internet and electricity for like multiple days do be doing something to me mentally. Because most of the time, if there's no electricity or internet or whatever, I'll just be spaced out. Like spacing out and just staring to the abyss. And probably just sleep all day. Such a weird posture. There we go. No, but let me just fix his neck. Because even I'm getting confused where the fuck is neck at. I'm gonna do some line art or sketch today anyways, so I mean the details aren't really that good. But honestly, come on, it's a sketch. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be too strict to myself. And just get this all prepped up for the coloring stage. That's all I need to do. Copy that. Turn this into black ink. I might watch more of this. Internet Historian. I'm gonna watch more after this. Fuck, I forgot to unplug my tablet. Hold up. Not the tablet I'm drawing on. Anyways, where were we? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna make this line art thick. I need to smooth it out though because it's so rough. You can see here. Yeah, it's so rough. I think I might just use this. That's the wrong color to do in. You should watch his Fire Festival vid. It's much more shorter and funny. Why is that so familiar though? Have I heard it? Let me look it up. And going camping at the end of the world or failure of rainforest. It's also good. Oh, no wonder I felt like that. I've heard about this. Is this the disaster festival? You know that rich kids. I think it blew up on Twitter back then. Basically, kids that are like attending to some sort of music festival, but the shit that they get to stay into is like the most crappiest thing ever. I think I also saw the food that they have. It was like think of the most saddest sandwich ever. And it's not even Subway. Oh yeah, Subway for some reason at our country just looks so sad to me. I'm sorry to Subway lovers, if there even is. I'm gonna watch more of this later. But for now, our line art is done. I mean, the space here is still annoying me, not gonna lie. Like, this space here is still empty. But I might just leave it empty for some reason. And just let it be. Anyways, let's save that. And call it a day. I wasn't able to do this one. I'm supposed to clean up that one too. But hey, I'm not gonna be too strict on myself and just chill. It's supposed to be a chill stream today. And I'm only testing stuff here, so. Kinda Tiger Izzy. I scrapped the idea of him being a tiger. But I guess it's more of a inspo. What do you call this? Influence or some themes of a tiger I'm gonna put into him. It's not gonna look like a tiger right now. I'm not putting the stripes or whatever, or the pattern right now. I'm gonna do that on the coloring stage instead, because right now it's yeah, I just don't want to do the coloring right now. Because coloring is such a, man, it's such a whole new stage for me. Like, it just contains way too much for me to get into. So yeah, I'm gonna do it next time instead. But I might stream on Twitch instead for that one. But again, still kind of indefinite. I may do it tomorrow, the next day, or whatever. Still not really into making a schedule or being too strict on the schedule, I guess. And just gotta make sure I go with the flow instead, because I feel like that's much more mentally better for me. Let's call that a day. Cyberpunk Cyber Tiger Man with Power Ranger Megazord arms. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude's basically like a crazy scientist, if I have to sum up this character or this OC. Might need to fix this face because it looks so fucked up. I don't know why. Oh, I fucked up his eyebrows, I think. Yeah, the eyebrows can make a huge difference. It's kind of like the nose, but I think the eyebrows are much more easier to deal with. The only way you can fuck up the face with the eyebrows is because of the expression. One slight change of it, or one wrong move to it, the whole expression is kinda lost. Because the eyebrows is like your main part of the face to identify like an expression of the character. I don't think it's the mouth, or exclusively the mouth. It's a lot of parts basically. Anyways, let me fix this for a bit and call it a day. Cause I low-key fucked the face though for a bit. There we go. Failure of rainforest maybe lose hope in humanity. Man, these stories are just wild. I'll probably binge later. Man, I've been binging on way too much stuff recently. Think about it. That's done. Get to look on it full. But yeah, you get what I meant. How Man in the Cave shows the best and worst humanity. Yeah. It shows that dude just wants to help, and dudes that are just... they're just annoying. Oh no, let me just look at my phone. Okay, there we go. But anyways, I'm gonna go binge watch Internet Historian now. And only got to finish the sketch. I wasn't able to get into the coloring stage for it. Because I know the coloring stage is going to be laborious, so I'm gonna do that in a separate stream. I might stream on Twitch instead, so thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and chilling on this test stream. Gotta go now. And see you later. And see you into the next stream. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, good night, good eve, and all that stuff. Bye bye.